Hello everyone, welcome to the Smith's Flyer video presentation. It's going to be focused around Christmas time, and as you all know, Christmas time is a very busy time of year for butchers, and the key to a successful Christmas for a butcher is that they need to plan ahead. This year which is going to be very good for them because Christmas Day actually falls on a Sunday, so that run up towards that Sunday is one full week. And that's going to be their busiest week, and it's a good opportunity for them and to basically make the most of that and try and create as much sales as possible. And so Smiths, we're just going to focus around on the actual display, the display they put on their counter. You know, and I often talk about butchers, and I often say to butchers, you know, they go through a lot of time and trouble when, for example, rolling a brisket of beef. You know, you get the presentation looks fantastic, the strings in, they so even, by a millimeter, all the same right through. It looks great, the presentation looks great, and then they just throw it into a counter. And if they put all that time and effort they put in the brisket and beef into the meat display and thinking about it, it will create more sales. As you can see there on the front page, it was the heading was looking good for Christmas, and as you turn into the center pages and you turn in, you'll see a really nice meat display. And this is a festive meat display. It's basically got all the cuts there you'll find on that run up towards Christmas, so that's a good example. And what we've got here is what it mentioned there in the heading there, a top class display will equal top class turnover. So what the range has introduced the amphitheatre, which is a display. If you see in the display there, you'll notice it can be utilised into a straight counter, or you can actually use it in a curved area, because a lot of butchers do struggle with they get this nice curved sort of counters. How do they fit trays around the curved area? And it's also got a rise. It rises up, because sometimes a display can be quite flat within a counter. But having those risers and rising it up just lifts it up a bit more, and it looks a bit more different, and also looks a lot more special. So that meat display you can see there, and I know it looks fantastic, looks great, but you can see at the bottom of the display, you'll see the individual trays that are used for that display. Now there are other trays available within the range, so it's not just those ones focused there. Those ones there focused in the Flyer, it's more focused on the display, but it's endless the range. So one of the good facilities that Smiths can offer, which is a very good tool to use, you can just measure out his display area, his window display, his counter, just measure it out, get the dimensions, and then send it back to Smiths, and then they will come back with a display diagram and show you and utilise every space of that counter. As you can see on the leaflet there, we've got the individual trays, giving you sort of the price of individual trays, but also there's an offer there. They're getting a 33% discount, and it also gives you the price if you want to buy that whole corner unit. And it's not just the trays, but it's also including the riser in there as well. But also don't forget the nice tickets that you've got there on display as well. Giving it a good description of all those meat products within those trays. So on the last page we come to the printers. That gives our butchers an opportunity to buy their own printing machine to produce and make all their tickets for their counter. And there's two machines there available. There's the larger one, and also there's a smaller sort of type machine as well. And there is offers attached to these machines, and also we've got ticket stands there available. But the main offer on here, so basically if you bought one of the machines, you'll get the software for free, which normally costs around about £150. But also we've extended for another offer as well, we can extend the credit. You don't have to pay anything until the 28th of February. So say like all the publications we do, and this one here, the festive one, the Christmas theme for the Christmas display, this is something that let's talk it up. Let's talk to every customer about it. Let's encourage our customers, to think about their display, think about doing something a bit different. And because yes, we do, our objective is to generate a sale. But once you've got one of your customers who actually bought one of these, have actually improved their display, have bought these trays, and maybe they've bought the corner unit, the amphitheatre sort of range, and you've helped them kit out their display and have made it 100 times better.
that will create their sales. That will then make an impact on their business, and it will help them move, to create more, generate more sales. I hope you liked the leaflet. I hope you liked the contents of the leaflet. It's quite simple. I mean, the display looks fantastic, and all the tickets looks really, really good. I wish you success, and again, if you have any questions, please just contact me or just ring up the Smiths team. Everyone's willing to help you, and all the best. Thank you.